want to get your view on one other subject before we let you go, which is essentially women in businesses, especially in the technology industry. Michelle Obama, the former First Lady, as I'm sure you know, has a new book out, and she's been out talking about it a lot. But these comments she made the other day about Sheryl Sandberg of Facebook are getting a lot of attention. Of course, the Sheryl Sandberg book was called Lean In, and Sandberg's been coming under pressure and receiving a decent amount of scrutiny overall. I mean, she dropped out of the top 10 of Forbes' most powerful list. Now, the Michelle Obama comment that got a lot of attention, probably because she used some vulgarity in her comment, was saying that this whole lean in stuff, and she used a different word than stuff, doesn't always work. Your view on that, first of all, and then on Sheryl Sandberg.
Well, first, I think Michelle Obama in this case is absolutely right. And I said it when the Lean In book first came out. Look, it's one thing to be a Harvard-educated, pedigreed woman and say that all women should take the risk of speaking out and leaning in, and everyone should aspire to the CEO's office. Those are not risks that every woman can take. If you're a single mom with 2 kids and your job is really important to you, you may think about that calculus differently. And so I think the downside in the whole lean-in philosophy is it applies, honestly, to a relatively small group of women. Yeah. And I think that's what Michelle Obama was talking about. I think Facebook in general is under huge pressure, and I think deservedly so. Because while technology is viewed as a totally different kind of industry, the truth is it's like any other industry. It has consolidated rapidly. There is too much power concentrated in too few companies: Google, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix. Power concentrated is power abused, and people are starting to figure that out. And so, I don't think Sheryl Sandberg represents all women. I think her philosophy is unrealistic in very many ways, and I think Facebook is coming under deserved pressure. May I just say, Connell, it's one of the reasons that I've released a podcast called By Example, because I think people are so confused about leadership. They're so confused about what it really is and who is really a leader. It's not about fame. It's not about position or title. It is actually about people who change the order of things for the better and solve problems. Right. And so the podcast, which you can get on carlyfiorina.com, today we have a segment with Jay Billis that comes out. But I do think people need to stop listening to people just because they're famous or rich and start to listen to people who actually have solved problems and changed the order of things for the better. And there are loads of those people around.
We'll check that out, certainly. Carly Fiorina, great to see you. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.